Oh! Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, VeggieVSG. Welcome if you are new. My name is Anna. I do a multitude of videos here on my channel, anything from weight loss and weight loss surgery related to lifestyle, vegan food, finances, fashion. I am passionate about a lot of different things. I don't think that my channel should be a one size fits one thing. It should be a one size fits all. So yeah, welcome if you are new. Today I am following up on a video I made a couple of weeks ago now, titled 2 years after weight loss surgery. And I talked in that video about how I was going to get my vitamins checked for the first time in almost a year and a half, over a year and a half. Yeah, I haven't gotten my vitamins checked in a very long time. I'm supposed to do it every year and I have not been doing it, and so I got my vitamins checked, guys, and I have my results here. They had some sort of like special body composition analysis scale, so I have those numbers with you as well. So I'm going to be going through everything with you and kind of what we talked about, everything like that. So if this is something you're interested in, please stick around to the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the whole deal. If you don't want to, that's okay too. Whatever you want to do. So I went and got my blood work done in the middle of December. I think it was like December 16th or December 17th. I'm not 100% sure. It was the end of December. And then my actual appointment with the Bariatric Weight Loss Center was on 1/2/2020, so January 2nd. And when I went into the office, I was 161 pounds even. My BMI was 26.8, and when I started my whole weight loss process, I was almost 50, so it's pretty good, like almost, essentially cutting it in half, almost. My fat percentage was 34%, which I looked up like healthy fat percentages for women, and I believe it's like 25 to 31 or 32, something like that, so I'm a little bit above average. Does not surprise me. I got a lot of fat in my stomach. I got a lot of loose skin. I am not surprised by that. So there's a bunch of other, oh here, it says right here, desirable fat percentage range 21% to 33%. So I'm literally 1% higher than that. And then fat mass, my percentage was 54.5 pounds. And the fat mass healthy range is 28.5 to 52.5. So again, a little bit over that as well. So those were kind of my stats going into it. When I went to the office, I met with the nutritionist on staff at the time. I met with the nurse practitioner who stood in place of like a surgeon or physician's assistant, and then I met with an exercise and like bone density specialist. So it was a really long appointment, but I did feel like it was extremely necessary, and this is my first time going to this location since I have been moving a lot, but they were super, super nice and helpful. They have a support group that's like twice a month, so I'm gonna start going to that at least one time a month, just because I feel like it's good to hold yourself accountable. All right, so those are kind of my stats. As far as my vitamins go, I have literally 1.5 pages of vitamin lists. Literally, this is hemoglobin, MCV, MCHV, platelets, like glucose, sodium, chloride, potassium, CO2, total protein, calcium. I mean, there's so many things on here. HDL, cholesterol total, iron, all of the things. So I shared in my last video that I was feeling pretty iron deficient, and so I had upped my iron about a month before getting my blood work done. It did seem to be helping, but I wasn't sure if it was working or not, and I was nervous for these results. And then the other thing, which I'll touch on in a little bit, was hypoglycemia and like quick low blood sugar drops. So I'll talk about that in a little bit as well. So as far as my vitamin work goes, literally guys, my vitamins are perfect. I talked to the nurse practitioner about literally my vitamins are perfect, okay? I talked to the nurse practitioner about how I was feeling the couple months before getting my blood work done and how I had upped my iron, and her and the nutritionist both agreed that I was probably very anemic. My iron was probably extremely low, but taking that extra iron helped because by the time I got my blood work done, I was perfectly in range. So that is so good to hear. And they told me that I can keep taking the extra iron if I feel like it helps me, as long as it's not constipating me. So that was phenomenal to hear. As far as everything else goes, I'm talking calcium, cholesterol, chloride, sodium, creatine, glucose, all the things, zinc, vitamin B12, vitamin A, copper, folate, B6, zinc, magnesium, every single one of those was in the healthy range of vitamins. So that means that I am doing something right with my vegan eating and my vitamin supplements that I take every day. Two things to really highlight here are total protein. I'm not exactly sure what this means. I think this is like your range of protein that you're getting in every day, just like on a smaller scale. So the healthy range for total protein is 6.1 to 7.9, and I am sitting at 6.8. So clearly not eating meat and cheese and poultry and pork and all of those things is not affecting my protein levels. And actually the nutritionist I met with said that a lot of weight loss surgery patients can't even get into the range. So she was really surprised at seeing those types of numbers. So I'm really excited about that. And then the other thing, was there something else? Oh, she said, so this, what's it called? There was something that was a little low, but I think it's the BUN, the bun. Yeah, it must be. So the BUN, I'm not sure what that is, but mine was a little low, but she said that it's low in people who drink lots of water. So if that's the reason I'm low, she's okay with that. I only drink water and coffee, so that was actually a good thing that it was a little out of range, because that means I'm staying hydrated. The only thing that was low on here that was weird and not related to my vitamins was my white blood cell count. And she had asked me if I was sick when I got my blood drawn, which I wasn't. So she said I might just be someone who just naturally has low white blood cell counts. People are like that, so they're gonna monitor that every year to come to see where I'm at. But yeah, I already have my appointment set up for next year, so they will look at that again next year. So when I met with the nurse practitioner, I had brought up my concerns about hypoglycemia. So if you don't know what hypoglycemia is, it's essentially when you're not diabetic, but you can have like instant low blood sugar drops, and it's pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. It's happened about 4 or 5 times since surgery, I would say. So it's not like a common thing, but when it does happen, it is scary because you can't control your body temperature. You're like really warm, really cold, you're sweating. And if you don't get your blood sugar back up, just like someone who's diabetic, you could start having blurred vision, or your vision can go completely. You might feel like you're gonna faint or feel dizzy. And so I have definitely had those side effects because I didn't know what was going on at the time. But now I do know what's going on. She said it is extremely common for people who have had some sort of stomach surgery to be hypoglycemic. So she confirmed that I definitely am. And she actually advised, instead of having like candy in my purse, to carry, if you guys have heard of Justin's peanut butter, it's the natural peanut butter. They have these little like pouches that you can bring places with you. And she recommended I actually keep those in my purse because not only do they have sugar, but they also have protein to stabilize me. So it's not like my blood sugar will go up and then drop again. It'll stay hopefully up the whole time. So I'm trying to think what else. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. I'm glad that I went. I already have my next appointment booked all the way for next year. My blood work is already booked for next year, and that might seem excessive to you, but I need to stay on top of it. So I'm really glad that I went and got the results that I did. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little update video, and I will talk to you next time. If you have any questions about vitamins, nutrients, eating, how to get it all in, I can definitely share some more what I eat in the days. They're actually coming soon. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Peace.